In a decision that has left the royal family abuzz and Catherine deeply concerned, William has made a bold choice for their eldest son, Prince George. Insider sources reveal that William and Catherine had a formal talk with George in 2020. At the time, he was just 7 years old, and they discussed the significant responsibilities that come with being second in line to the throne. However, William, having gone through a similar experience during his own childhood, believed it was time to introduce his son to the gravity of his role in the royal family. But Catherine, ever the protective mother, felt immense anxiety about her son being burdened with such knowledge at such a tender age. Catherine's concern for George's well being are understandable. After all, George was only 7 years old when this crucial conversation took place, far too young in her eyes to understand the full scope of his royal responsibilities. When the young prince turns 12 in 2025, he will likely be required to follow a royal travel rule that has been in place for decades. The custom secures the future of the monarchy by restricting who can travel together on the same plane, and once an heir to the throne turns 12, he or she must fly separately from all the other heirs. Prince William, as well as his father King Charles, had to adhere to the same protocol. George will be also asked to take on a difficult task shortly after he turns 16. The expert revealed that all senior royals are asked to help plan their own funerals when they hit that age. Back in 2000, it was revealed that then teenage Prince William and Harry had been asked to plan their own funerals. Having been in George's shoes, William knew the importance of preparing his son early. William would be making George aware in the best way they can, and not making it too burdensome. However, the fact remains that George's path is set. He will one day sit on the throne, no matter how much she wishes to protect him from the inevitable. According to sources, George has been aware of this almost from the beginning. He has always had a more prominent role. There have been many events with his late great-grandmother or great-grandfather when it was just him, and his siblings weren't there. Prince George stepped into the royal spotlight at King Charles' coronation in May 2022, acting as one of his grandfather's pages of honor. During the crowning ceremony at Westminster Abbey, George assisted in carrying the king's robe and took a prominent place on the Buckingham Palace balcony following the service. And in a nod to the future of the monarchy, the palace released an official portrait of King Charles posing with his heirs, son Prince William and grandson Prince George, following the coronation. Despite the public elements of his life, Prince William and Princess Catherine strive to give Prince George and his siblings conventional childhoods, filled with playing outdoors, experimenting in the kitchen, and visiting the candy store. He's getting first-hand experience of what it's like to be a royal and a monarch, and first-hand experience of being a normal boy. Much of that is inspired by Catherine's upbringing outside the royal fold. Coming from a different background, she appreciates the importance of having family time. She wasn't brought up in that aristocratic setting, where you see the children for a short time each day. When William becomes king, Prince George will become the 28th Prince of Wales. He will immediately be styled the Duke of Cornwall, but William will have to formally bestow the title of Prince of Wales on his son. Prince George will also hold the titles of Duke of Cornwall, Earl of Chester, Duke of Rothesay, Earl of Carrick, Baron of Renfrew, Lord of the Isles, and Prince and Great Steward of Scotland. Though his future is full of grandeur and responsibility, for now, George remains a young boy, one who's being carefully guided by his parents through the complexities of royal life while enjoying the freedoms of childhood.